Hi. I decided fuck the mask. It was getting annoying. Um, so this is what I look like. My TikToks are and everything is still probably gonna have a mask. But, you know, okay. You guys can see stuff. I cannot. Why can't I see the game? Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, wait. I'm gonna close the game. Welcome to the life of me. Okay. This is an all-white screen. Why can I see the game on my stream? But in my stream doing this. Oh, okay, I fixed it. It's all been fixed. I think. Yeah, you guys can see the game. Okay. Also, I'm a little bit farther. I'm on like day 2 because last time I streamed this game, it didn't work. There was an error of some sort, and it did not pick up any of my gameplay. So, and I'm not restarting. So, this is my first time actually playing it. Let's let's go through it. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entertaining the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sir Soul. Yo, what's up, Story? Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah, I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyways, moving on with my life. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sari? Uh, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. So Nursery retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! And so the only leaves the one option. Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book, Yuri. So she'll also let me borrow money. Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Haha. I really like when you speak your mind. It doesn't help much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept my consequences. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess there's a little devil inside of us all. Isn't there? Uh-huh. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap! Huh? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face, thumbs onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one's almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Bro got slapped in the face with a fucking cookie. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapping and takes a big-ass bite. So good! Mmm. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. She's dead. Yuri killed her. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Yeah, you would want to know that, because you dumped her in the river. Not me. Yeah, because she's in the river. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. It's because she's in the river! I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had someone stabbing her and putting her in a river. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Yeah, excuse me? Natsuki's hot as fuck. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I guess she's not in the river. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Nausicaa quizzically glances at me. Never mind. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it. I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me, expecting, yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull out the first volume of Perfect Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumptuously, to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I actually bought 3 new manga. 2 of them are the first and second, Komi Can't Communicate, and the first Black Butler. I'm looking forward to actually reading those. I read the first Komi Can't Communicate, and I'm pretty much all the way through the second one. I just have a few more pages. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended with Murray and Alice found. Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move the manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they are really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall right there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool just hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool on the wall, unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. I got this. I'm gonna fucking ninja backflip all these manga right off. Sukiya hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoop one of the smaller books to the edge of the shelf. See? Hiya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki briefly catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Almost fell. Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No one needs to prove yourself. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I could reach them, so just... I said I could do it! I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm going to get a chair, so just hang on. Ski forces her way past me, out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chair have the desk attached, so there are too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take the seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ah, there we go. But... Sorry. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga behind and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah! I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Huh. Natsuki wraps her arms around the perfect girl's box set, easily lead to largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Soul. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. Slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Suki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Suki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Suki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look up my Suki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Suki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki? Yeah, the steam turns into chaos in a split second. Chair flies from underneath Natsuki's feet. Frankly, I tried to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the box just go flying. I got you. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books split onto my face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back are seriously felt the impact. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that I'm not the floor that's beneath her. Gah! Gross. Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members? Or something? Jeez! Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large disposable case along the pages that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to flex the cease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slaps the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Suki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Suki shakes her head. Just every day. It's so hard. I just want to come to the club and Nasuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah, I pick up volume 2, Perfect Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Suki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Nasuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Nasuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered boxes. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Nasuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Nasuki wanted to put it. Then I get the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Suki averts her gaze. Thanks. Nasuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. That thing about cheering me up, if you insist, I guess. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Nasuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making notes of a lot of subtle repeating jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Nasuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Heh. Told you. Get fucked, loser. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Nasuki, boy! Nasuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me. Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Nasuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Nasuki variously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Nasuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Soul, did you do something to Nasuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Nasuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Nasuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? Someone's texting me. Yeah, you better work your life away, slave. Don't know why you're telling me. In fact, didn't see your poem the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Sir Stool? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't realize Monika's jokes at all. Anyway, how did you think Nasuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Nasuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Sol wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Suki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Sol is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Nasuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess her is right, Nasuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Nasuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyways, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, wiggly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Fuck Amy. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She's probably talking about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Fuck Amy. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Yeah, you're fucking stupid, guys. Like rice on a rice cake. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy and to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Mine's is you, Nasuki. Something that you are afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. She's not talking about her manga. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? And it makes them happy. God, my chest hurts so much right now. I might be dying. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. Hoo-yah! I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so you consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright, I will. Sir, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so, no way. Not even Nasuki? Well, I guess Nasuki is the least likely to admit it, how much he likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Uh, what? Stop thinking weird things. Oh, stop thinking weird things, idiot. It just means that you are a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Yeah, so I'm gonna write about your stupid life, but you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Or that I want to feel you. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you. Do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Soul. Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you've completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry, hastily bends back to put the pencil. Well, she drops. But being attentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorry clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down. Yeah, I'll grab Soria's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my sculpt like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside of my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like it's like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door, finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shortly pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Ha! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yuri! Fuck you, Yuri! I don't like you. You're creepy. Yuri, you talk way too much, bro. Holy shit, Yuri! I don't hate her, but it's as if she is not compatible with listening to me over her own thoughts. I cited myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. Who should I show him a poem next? Monica. Hi again, Sir Soul. That was kind of silly with Nasuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I've already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. It's like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless company of meaningless noise. The noise is it won't stop. Violent, graining waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing sins, crossing taunts, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaninglessness. Load me. This is creepy. It's even more abstract than your last one. Guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic! Magic, bitch! The way I write, the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak. Tough for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract and a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. My stomach hurts. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing difficult decisions. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica, you're creepy. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the fucking festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I do really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple. We won't need much more than a few decorative invitations. Yuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Huh. Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry, putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings! Woo! Being intimate with yourself. Getting a little out there. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And if those reasons that we're all in this club today. You want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know what you can do. You can do it. Suki and Yuri remain silent. Sori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri turns around at everyone else, expectant's face. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best. Your club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, that is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. I didn't mean to do that. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows about how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her, feeling that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the reaction. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good! Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you really ready to go next? I'll go next. Ah! Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri just glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes and she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she indicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if bewildered with even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing. Bah! Bah! Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up of her chair carefully, walking to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're receiving it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, like blah 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 blah. I see. Okay then. Story begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Story is. It's serene and deliberate. What happens if I click auto? Oh, that's okay. But hearing it come from Suri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Suri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Suri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Suri. Even Soul liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out so nicely, Suri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Nasuki? Don't make me go before Soul. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Soul lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Nasuki! It's fine. I might as well get this over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read out from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll prove over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Nasuki. Yeah, I'm going. Like, gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Nasuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Wow, she's a little unenthusiastic. Fuck. Has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Nasuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they become up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Suki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, though. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That I said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I thought probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you are putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day. Can't wait. Got this. Alright. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, so you don't have to say it, whatever. Let's go already. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Suri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Suri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Suri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Nasuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You are kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I'd walk home with Nasuki. Walking home with Nasuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Ah, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that will never is going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you are seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so! The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Fuck! Raindrops, anxiety, fear, together, hope, awesome, strawberry, jumpy. I'm not even gonna lie, real life poems I write tend to be a little bit darker. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need to get a drink. So, I need to get a new background for this, but yeah, no. I'll be right back. Well, I already cleaned the pool, I'm just letting it filter. I decided, fuck that. I drank some water. My mouth feels dry. But I need a drink for here. Okay. There's cat fur all over my fucking thing. I'm gonna have to blow this down. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of you. Chris. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Nisuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you are a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Oh, Mom's home. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so, that's how you know she's not having fun. You should go check on her. I wanted to glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation has already disappeared with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they might be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who is shuffling some papers at her desk. So, what's up? Hey, might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seemed a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. Don't judge me for my games. I'm reading the computer. I'm streaming a lame ass game. What dinner are you starting? What are you making? That sounds weird as fuck. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. I'm going every way. I am the way. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Story talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you have joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Story's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. Haha, you're so funny. You have no fucking clue. Have you thought that maybe you're always seeing her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright? Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Thanks, Monica, you fucking cunt. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you? I looked up to Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so, sorry? I didn't mean to make you worry about or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding the volume of the manga in her hand. That's right! Something just came up for a minute. But we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She potentially mumbles that last part. Now, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Suki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyways, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. She needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Yusuke fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Uh, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah, yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Story. What is Story for? Hmm. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you didn't need to worry about that, I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Nizuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically, maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? This club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay, I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the room, classroom humming to herself. Yuri doesn't like too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changed her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be by right now. Hi, Soul. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more time thought. Okay, no pressure, but whenever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. Sticking with the Nasuki style once more, I see. Hmm. You really like Nasuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Nasuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding. It's not like Nisuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Misuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her in the club, I also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you right now. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old lady tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything, and the beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, and queens of the current of the winds. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. Holy shit, that's long as fuck. You know, I feel like learning and looking forward answers are the sort of thing that gives me life meaning, not the but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, when the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you can find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue to improve. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Nasuki. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seems like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that, or jealous. I really wasn't jealous, just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Mr. P, what? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Nasuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? So, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never share my poems before this. Suki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say that's so cute, just like you? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I'm trying really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions aren't there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want Suki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Nasuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem with my own hands until she relaxes her grip on it. I placed it flat on the desk and smoothed the wrinkles and put it onto. Don't read it. Before I can pick it up, back up, Nasuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And sorry, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You are a lot more than that. Nasuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Nasuki touches her palm a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally she forces herself to extend her arm to set her palm on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. I don't know, he's dead.
What?
Alex is dead, I killed
I
him.
didn't say anything about Alex. I said, do you know where the pancake mix is?
That's also dead. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me, because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't say, just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'm a pro, so Mistuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think that these things sometimes too. You know, when you are nice to me, it's meaningful, and I'm glad. Sensing Mistuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, so Nasuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Nasuki is doing, unable to be honest. She's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you don't, I would. Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Nasuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best effort to hide her expressions, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Nasuki's poem. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divided from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Strange airs common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your book, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sori isn't here. It seems you're right, Sai. Sori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Mitsuki, please show some decency. Come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovely-dovey. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That's curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Suki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Stuff Misuki, challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and loading all the prompts. Sorry, we'll be helping. As for you, Yuri, you can, guys, help me come up with something for Yuri. I'm useless? No, that's not it at all. You are the most talented person here, you know? Now, Nasuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell. I guess I never gave Shori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I wouldn't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes, and she stares at her desk and focuses. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You will be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Soul, the one who is truly useless. Ah, don't say that. In fact, both Nasuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. I would proudly go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Suki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Nisuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own. Still may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Soul. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Saul to decide how he likes to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry, I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, so you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with Misuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you were saying that because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyways, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it, after all. That's good. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Well, yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Soul? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Nasuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering the help. That doesn't mean Masuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Masuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So you'll need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. I keep accidentally clicking that button. Masuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Masuki's words. Masuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Masuki was trying to sound like sorry. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something sorry would say at a time like this. Because sorry always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, this is where I'm ending the episode today. Thank y'all for coming. It's your friendly Demon Soul, and hopefully this was a good experience.